So here we are once again for this new episode of Let's Talk Cricket. Today we are doing a small rating of the Nidahas Trophy. Nidahas Trophy was actually for part of the 70th year celebration of the Sri Lankan independence. India won the trophy in 1997 when it was previously held 20 years back. Now again they have won. Enthralling match, enthralling finish for the ages. And now we look at some of the players that have made the headlines during the course of this small tournament. My first player is the player from Sri Lanka itself, Kusal Perera. In 4 matches, he had 204 runs at an average of 51 with a strike rate of 159 almost. So that is almost what you could ask from a player. He did everything right from the first match. Whenever there was a crisis, there was Kusal Perera. He took on the bowlers with a wonderful display of stroke play, and for that I think it's only apt to give him 8 out of 10. Why not more than that? Because the efforts did not materialize into a place in the final nor the trophy. My next player is the player from Bangladesh, Mushfiqur Rahim. One of the most breathtaking chases that you will see when Bangladesh actually overhauled 214 against Sri Lanka, and again another 72 not out against India in a losing cause. Mushfiqur Rahim has come a long way from the teenager that you could see. He was a small teenager when he made his debut for Bangladesh, replacing Khalid Marshood, but has come a long way. He has been the captain, one of the senior players in the Bangladesh team. He has made a double 100 in test matches. So all in all, his batting has been up in the recent years, but it is time that he takes the responsibility on himself to finish games and not to leave it to others, like he did in the 2016 World T20 and again in the final. He should have actually carried on and got Bangladesh to a big total after they have been batting first. So for Mushfiqur Rahim, 7.5 out of 10. The third on the batsman list is the Indian skipper himself, Rohit Sharma. Rohit Sharma had a very sedate start. In the first match, he bagged a duck, and another 2 average or poor scores by his gigantic standards. And when it mattered the most in the final league game, he came to his own, blasting a wonderful 89. He batted right till the end, getting run out in the last ball of the innings. And that actually gave the impetus on a slowish track to the Indian innings. Again on the final, he got a good 50, anchoring the chase until he got out. So with Rohit Sharma, I didn't get as much I expected, but still he provided the goods when it mattered. So for him, for his batting, 7.5 out of 10. And another player that I was eagerly watching for this tournament, because I'm very much excited by his batting whenever he comes to the stage, Suresh Raina. I must confess that he hasn't delivered as much I expected out of him. He's a wonderful player. He has strokes all around the ground, but in this tournament he has been blowing hot and cold. Right from the ball one, he has been attacking, but that is not the Raina of the old. Suresh Raina is a much better player. In the 5 innings that he bat, he managed only 103 runs at an average of 20, which is not what we expect from Suresh Raina. He is not a slogger, he is a match winner with the bat at number 3 or number 4. So for Suresh Raina, for his slightly inconsistent run, 6 I will give out of 10, because I expect more from Raina, because I know that he is more than capable of doing that. So that completes our set of batsmen. Now we go to the bowlers. I was very much impressed with one particular bowler right throughout this tournament. His captain was using him up front. He was giving him 3 overs in the power play, and that young guy was delivering without a doubt, outsmarting the batsmen every single time, and he became the youngest to win a Man of the Series award in any tournament, in any format in the international arena. I'm referring to the lad from Chennai, Washington Sundar. So for him, I was very happy with his bowling performance but I would love to see him bat. So for that, because he was not required to bat, I'm giving him 9.5 out of 10. I know everybody expects him to get a 10 out of 10, but because I've not seen him bat, and he's been in the squad as a bowling all-rounder, so 9.5. The next bowler on the list is Jaydev Unadkat. Jaydev Unadkat, I thought this series would be his defining series because he could stay clean as a third seamer when India plays abroad, behind Bhuvneshwar Kumar and Jasprit Bumrah. But he has not been consistent in this tournament, and Rohit Sharma actually benched him for 2 matches in favor of Mohammad Siraj. But he came back for the final. The problem with him is that he's been regularly bowling the off-cutter, the slower bowl, which has become largely predictable, and because of that, batsmen have been waiting for them. For that inconsistent run, the higher economy, and that not much penetration that he used to be in the last year's IPL, 6.5 out of 10. One more bowler before we finish off this round. A bowler that I've been fascinated to watch throughout this tournament, except the last over that he bowled in the tournament, Rubal Hussain. Rubal Hussain played 5 matches, and he was very much the go-to bowler for Bangladesh whenever the captain wanted a wicket or wanted to control the runs. So for that display of fast bowling with the Yorkers or with the shorter ones, or even the odd variations, Rubal Hussain deserves a 7.5 out of 10. I know this rating system or this reviews are inconsistent one because of the parameters that we all use. You will have yours, and kindly let us know what you think of this.